Hello and welcome back. It's time to spy on your competitors. I'm Ryan Draving, faculty member with Executive Education Alliance. Thanks for joining me today. In this video, you'll learn how to spy on your competitors in order to start your own keyword list. So to get started, let's go to Google, and what we'll do is search for New York City personal injury lawyer. Now, I'll explain why we're using New York City soon, and personal injury lawyer is just the example service that we're trying to optimize for in this particular example. So if you're a law firm that specializes in personal injury law, and that's where a good portion of your business comes from, then you probably set that as one of your goals after the last video was over. One of your primary business goals to draw in personal injury clients. So let's search for that. And when we do that, you'll see that those paid search results that we talked about in the last video, those still come up on the right-hand side and at the top in the orange box. But when we scroll down, there are our free search results, the ones that don't have any highlighting or shading behind them on Google. And we've got 2 free search results, and then we get into the map results, which you can tell because they've got the map tab right there. When we scroll down to the bottom, you'll see that there are some more regular search engine results, and we're really going to, for the purposes of this video, stick with the regular search engine results. So let's get started there. We'll take a look and see what's happening on Perrickman.com. When we click on the website, their website comes up, and you can see that if you wanted to look around and just get a sense of what they're targeting on a deep level, you can see that here. So construction accidents, workers' compensation, premises accidents, etc. So underneath each of those, they've got special categories as well for other versions of that. So that's a great SEO strategy, which we'll talk about later when we get into building your website and doing on-site SEO. It looks like they actually have a different page on their website for each one of these particular topics, and you can see that in fact they do. They have a New York City scaffolding accident lawyer page, and so that's going to help them optimize on Google for those different terms. But let's go back to that home page. We can just click on here, and when we do that, let's right click on the home page on an area that is blank. So just let go of that for a second. If you look over here on the left hand side, there's a slim area that's blank on that page that doesn't have images or text. Nothing lights up, and my mouse cursor doesn't change when I highlight over this area here. So I'm going to right click there, and I'm going to click on View Page Source. Now in order to do this, you should be in Google Chrome. You can do this on other web browsers like Internet Explorer and Firefox, but it's a bit different. So if you downloaded Google Chrome in the first video of the series, or one of the first ones, then you'll be following right along. If you haven't done that yet, I recommend that you do. Go ahead and click on View Page Source, and when you do that, you'll come to this page, which looks like a bunch of nonsense. It's going to be pretty impossible to find anything in here on our own. But what we can do is press Control F. So that's Control, that key on the keyboard, and the letter F on your keyboard, and that will bring up a special box here that is a finder box. So it will find any word on the page that you type in. So if you type in injury, injury comes up right there. And in fact, just to get a sense of what their keywords are, we can type in keywords, what they're targeting specifically. You can see that they actually tell Google that their website is specifically about these words that are highlighted now. Now here, keywords is a sample of all of the keywords that are actually on their website. This is a specific piece of code that users don't see, and this doesn't represent all of the things we're going to do with keywords. This is just one thing that is done with keywords for search engine optimization. And in fact, this one is not important at all. So your competitors are doing this. You actually don't need to do this. There are much more valuable things you can do for your SEO than put keywords into the code. But we'll show you how to do that later if you want to. They do still matter for Bing, but which is Microsoft's search engine. But don't worry about that for right now. The only reason you're going here is to take a look and grab the keywords that your competitors are using. So go ahead and copy those. You can right click on them and click copy, or you can just press Control C or Command C if you're on a Mac, and then go to a new Word document or new open Office document or any notepad document on your computer that you can start making your starter keyword list. Here on our presentation, I've copied and pasted those words in here. And so we have a starter list. Now those may not all be words that you're going to target, but it gives you a start to see what some of the people that are doing really well on Google in New York City are doing. And again, New York City has high competition, so that's why we're choosing to look there instead of in your own hometown. Okay, so now we've looked at one competitor. Let's take a look at another one. The next one on the results is actually the first one here, Stephen Peskin. And we're going to go ahead and click on his website. And when we get there, we're going to do the same thing. Right click on a blank part of the page, part that doesn't have any text or images, and it should give you the option to view page source. And when you click on that, it will bring up this page here. So again, a whole bunch of code that's hard to read unless you're a computer. So we're going to here press Control F or Command F if you're on a Mac. And remember, that's Control and the letter F at the same time, or Command and the letter F at the same time on a Mac. And we are going to type in keywords again. So in this case, it's already there because that was my last search. And we'll press Enter. And there we go. So this is the meta keywords, the meta name equals keywords section. And again, not the same thing as all of the keywords they're targeting on that website, but we'll look at other ways to see what keywords competitors are targeting and how you can target keywords in other sections of this course. For right now, take these keywords that they're targeting, and you can see here that they are targeting a number of different locations in addition to general types of law. So this is great here. This is good stuff that you will want to do as well in your area. They're targeting not just New York City, but Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, Bronx, Suffolk County. So they really go and target the places that they can serve and the ones that are going to be valuable to them. So go ahead and copy that again by right-clicking and pressing copy. And then when you get to your document, you can right-click and press paste. You can also just use Control-C to copy and Control-V to paste, or Command-C and Command-V on a Mac. And go ahead and paste that in. So now you've got a list here. Now on your list, you don't need to separate them out 1 and 2. You can just have them all run together. That's fine. I just did that here to distinguish that these are from the 2 different websites. Okay, so now that you have that information in terms of how to do it, you're going to do it for your own business. So if you're not a personal injury lawyer, you're going to go to Google and search for the categories that are important to your business. So when you define your business goals, the primary valuable clients that you're looking for and the types of law that you would like to practice the most, take the first one on that list and go to Google and search for New York City and the type of law that it is. So for example, New York City patent lawyer. And when you do that, you're going to click on the first result. That is the search engine optimized results. That's the free result from Google, not on any of the paid results, not on map results, not on video results, but the first free result that is a typical search engine optimization result, just like we looked at in the video there. You're going to click on that, right click on the page somewhere that's blank to view the page source, and then press the Control button and the F key at the same time as each other so that you can use that find command to find the word keywords on the page. So you'll type keywords into the find box when that pops up, and again, if you're using a Mac, use Command and the letter F at the same time. And then when you see those keywords, copy them all into your starter keyword list. And then you're going to go ahead and do that for the other top results, and then repeat this whole process for your next category. So this action will take you longer than any of the actions you've done so far, but remember, doing this is really going to start laying the foundation for your entire SEO campaign. So go ahead and get started. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video after you've taken some action on your keyword starter list. Thanks for joining me today.